Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene and welcome to the month of May, where yesterday I should have been resetting, organizing. I did not. It's been really busy. This month is a lot. You have today, which is me and my husband's anniversary, 6 years married, 7 years together. This Saturday we have our vow renewal. So yeah, it's a lot. Then there's Mother's Day and just a whole lot of stuff. And the kid's been sick. So really busy. Did not have, well, I would say that if I would have forced it, I could have. But with the lack of self-control and being organized and indecisive, there was no moment, day, or time set aside to kind of get my life back in order. But I did some thinking on Friday and Saturday. Today's Monday. A little bit on Sunday. And I did write out some things that I think I'm going to try for this month. And I pray that it goes well. I think I'm going to say that for last. But let me just run through the materials and stuff that I was using. What really got me closer to God. What helped, what didn't. Let's go through that. Okay. This calendar. This is a good, easy, simple tool to give you a verse for the week to meditate on, give you something to pray about, which I definitely need that. I do a whole lot better with prayer prompts. My mind goes blank a lot, and this kind of stirs the pot a little bit. Like I can see it says, pray that God's love will compel you to love others. So I can start thinking about all the people who I may say, have I shown them love lately? Do I appreciate them? Do I value them? Do I treat them as I want to be treated? Or if I feel someone's not treating me well, then I can pray for them. That kind of gets the ball rolling for me. So I thank God for this. And I plan on using this again. And truth be told, I hate to be this person, but I'm this person. I try to be organized with this and kind of put it up and, say, okay, I'll just go and grab it every day. That doesn't work. I would have to leave this out on my desk just like this so that I can actually see it, pray the prayer prompt, and go about my day. So yeah, we have to keep this on the desk open. I tried closing it and putting it up. That didn't work. Something else I've done. I made a quiet time basket in my bedroom and my living room. Reason being is because I want no excuses for why I didn't pick up the Bible, why I didn't spend time with God, because what was happening was, the excuse was, well, I couldn't make it in here. But in here is literally all the way to the other end of the home. The home's not huge, but it's still a struggle to get in here where there's so much in between to take care of. So it started to not happen. Like there were some days where I didn't even come in here. And some days I just come in here just for the sake of saying I was in here, but I didn't do much. Maybe I watered my aloe vera plant, but I didn't spend time with God. But I did rearrange in here one last time. And reason being is because I do feel like I am more encouraged to spend time with God in front of this window. Don't know why. I just do. When I was facing this wall, it was like, this is boring. But now I can look outside, I can get my natural light on, and I just feel more productive. I don't know. It's just something that I like and I enjoy. I don't want to say I need it, but it helps to be able to enjoy God's nature while I'm enjoying God's word, right? All right, so back to my bedroom. My bedroom is in the corner where I'm familiar with, and I decided to take advantage of that. The desk was already set up there, but I kind of just make it more me, because it kind of just stuck it there like, okay, we have to record in here, we can just record in here. But I kind of made it more me, which I'll show some glimpses pieces of, or I show a little bit on my story or shorts. But we'll talk more about that, or I'll walk you through the setting. But I decided to keep my In Touch devotion in there because I want to be doing this first thing in the morning or first, because this definitely motivates me and encourages me to dig deeper and to spend more time with God. Like this is a good kickoff. Like we started our morning off right. So April was pretty productive. Was it as productive as I would want? No. Did I read it every day? No. But it did help to bring it in the bedroom and have it at that desk. And then also this old prayer prompt, I think it's about our daily bread. Let me go to the main page. guidepost devotion, 60 days of prayer. And y'all, I have been loving this and I have been encouraged by this, and I look forward to doing this. I'm actually going to look this up and see if this is something that they do often, because I love it. I absolutely love it. It's one of those prompts that actually convicts you, guides you, leads you, encourages you, inspires you. Like, it does its job. And that's what I needed in that particular moment. So I got a new In Touch. I got to put this one to the side. And this one is going to actually stay in the bedroom with me. Like, it's a good jump start of my day. And like I said, it's by Guidepost. And this is an old one that was donated at a thrift store. And it was free. So I said, let me grab it. It was for October, November of 2021. But like I said, I'm going to look into it and see if there's something that can be continuously sent to me. And if so, I'm going to share it with you guys. And who knows, we could probably do it together. So sharing is caring. But anyway, just putting stuff everywhere. All right, boom. The two Bibles that I decided to keep in my bedroom, which was a really hard decision, and it may actually change, I ain't gonna lie, but you'll see if it does. I went back to this one. This one because I have so many marks and personal times in here and prayers and notes that it feels like home. So it didn't slow me down. Like, I have Bibles that literally slow me down because I'm like, oh, it's so clean. I don't want to mess it up. And not to say that you have to write in your Bible, because we've talked about this on this channel. You're your own flower. I'm my own flower. If you want to write in your Bible, that's fine. If you don't, you don't. I prefer writing and notating in my Bible and annotating and everything else. And like I said, it's encouraging for me when I see that I engaged at one point in time, and it makes me inspired to engage again. And that's what I do. So I've been in this Bible a little bit, not a whole lot, but surprisingly, I went back to another Bible, and this is the one I'm in almost every time I'm in my bedroom. Whether I'm just looking up the verse of the day on my phone, I've done that. The verse associated with the prayer prompt or the In Touch devotion, I come in here. And it's funny and ironic that I got back to this Bible just in time for my anniversary, because this was one that I bought somewhere around the first or second one. I want to say first, but I'm not quite sure. But I bought this Bible because I'm like, I need my own study Bible and I need my own big girl Bible. Like, I bought it. This is for me and God, right? This is the King James Holman Bible, personal size. And I even told my husband to sign off in here for our certificate of marriage. And if you see, we got married May 1st, 2017 at 3:20 p.m. And our witnesses is in here too. And I think Bella is irritated. Let me go see what's up with her. Hold on. So, I can't do anything without this lovely face. Say hey. Hey. Say hey too. Here's something in your eye. Say hey YouTube. Hey. Yeah, let me tell you how much she looks like Jace. I was going through my old pictures and Jace as a baby, and he said, look at baby. And I'm like, that's you. He didn't even know his own self. That was too cool. I was like, ah. Anywho, well, where was I? Okay, so this is the Bible from early on our marriage, and I was reading early, reading late, spending time with God, and y'all, I definitely got closer to him through this Bible. And it's a study Bible, so I was getting everything done in one spot. And guess what? I was making less notes and reading more. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with either or, because they both help me. But I learned in like just reading. I learned a lot. I matured. I had joy, peace. I had all of that. Just spending time with God. So yeah, this one is in my bedroom, rightfully so. And that's my Bible, y'all. My home and study Bible, personal size. And y'all, I was not a fan of the color until I made my own personal sunflower tabs. And I said, perfect. Now I love you. But anyway, I also had this in my bedroom, but I think I'm gonna have to take this out. For some reason, I'm trying to find a place for the daily planner from Mr. Pen, because when it was out in the living room, I used it way more, but I actually wanted to make I wanted to do something like this first, because, or at least first in combination with everything I mentioned before, because it gets the ball rolling too. And maybe last thing at night, maybe I can try that. I don't know. But I think it's got to come back in the living room area because I used it way more. When I got in the bedroom, I was more so too in tune with the In Touch devotion and the prayer prompt. So, or maybe leaving that open, like the calendar. It just, you got to be careful with, you know, having stuff organized, at least in my case, like out of sight, out of mind. Like I said, ADHD, I have to see it. And that's my whole point of trying to create these baskets of things, because I say, there it is. And then I will be prompt to use them. But if they're neatly on the shelf, I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going to touch them. They're hidden away in a basket or trunk or chest. I don't have a desire to say, let me go see what's in here. No, I got to know and see it. And it has to be easy access. So yeah. But what else? Okay, so something that this goes from bedroom to living room to here. I scored this bad boy. This is a happy planner. And I got it for $4 at Walmart. And yes, most of the days were gone. I got it about a week ago. And that was April. This is May. But for $4 and for what I needed to do, because I needed a flimsy one like this, I think $4 well spent. And plus it's pretty. It has flowers bloom. And I've been using this, and I have been using this for two things: accountability, memory. Because when I write it, then I'm thinking, I got to do that. And that's my main thing. If I write it down, then I know I'm going to do it, or at least I'm going to think about it again versus not writing it down. And also, like I said, accountability with, you wrote down that you're going to read from this book today. You need to make sure you read from that book today. So that's what's been going on. Y'all know, y'all just seen a review with this. My chronological Bible, I started out on a great start. This was in the bedroom too, but I decided this is a little too heavy to do first thing in the morning. So then I took it in here. But what I'm going to have to do is leave it in the living room. The living room is the perfect place for it because I'm constantly there and I'm constantly dealing with the kids. And I will be obligated to read this on a regular basis. And like I said, I'm off to a great start. The weekend was a little rough, but there was a lot we had to do in reference to the vow renewal. So I was poof tired. I even was going to bed a lot earlier too. And of course, I got the new In Touch devotion. I can't wait to dive in it today. Haven't touched it yet because I rested in. Oh, and I cooked breakfast for my husband for our anniversary. And what else? I have my Bible that stays in here, which I've been using this one a lot less, almost to the point where I think it's time to put it on the shelf. I don't know. I was using it here for my verse of the day and my prayer card prompt. But I don't know. Because now that I'm reading through Proverbs, I've been reading through that Bible a lot, which I didn't show you guys. But you guys know our official Bloom Bible, the Daily Grace Bible, and our Bible study Bible. We're doing Proverbs, so hop on that. It's in this Bible, and this Bible has been over here open most days on my desk. So, and then I record my videos. So I don't really go into the other Bible too much, which is why I said, maybe it's time to go on the shelf, or maybe I don't know. It's a possibility that I could and should swap out that one with the NIV Journal the Word Bible in my bedroom. I don't know. I don't want to mess anything up, but I try to have Bibles that's off the shelf that I'm familiar with and that I love and I'm comfortable, so that I can just dive right on in without hesitation or thinking. Because with my newer Bibles or my new Bible, it's hard. It's so hard to say, okay, let me mark it up. Let me do this. Like, I have to eliminate the anxiety first and get comfortable and then work with it. So yeah. I think that's it as far as like what I was doing, what I am going to do. Talk about that right quick. I got a little to-do list, what's it called? Poster board that goes on the wall. And I wrote days of the week and what devotion or books that I'm going to, books, technically. Well, devotion books, same thing. Where I want to spend time in. Like today is Monday, so the Charles Stanley Finding Peace. Tuesday, Girl Define. And this is accountability and help me to remember to read these books, because I've been saying I'm going to read and finish them for a really long time. And it's almost embarrassing now because, like, how long does it take you to read a book? But I just have not been touching them. So it's not like I'm reading and reading slow or not reading chapters or something a day, but nothing. So Finding Peace on Monday, Girl Define on Tuesday, Anxious for Nothing, that's the John MacArthur book, on Wednesday. 40 Days of Decrease is on Thursday. Snow Angels on Friday, and that's like a nonfiction novel, Christian. Daily Acts of Kindness is a devotion, which I think I'm going to change that because I just recently, I got another book. So I'm going to take that off, I think. And, I don't know. I think I actually did make a change. For Thursday, I had 40 Days of Decrease, which is kind of like a devotion style too. And I think I'm going to change that to Gentle and Lowly. I just stumbled across that book from the Goodwill. A lot of people are saying good things about that book. And I just got Fervent, the prayer book about, based on the movie War Room. And I'm going to read that too. And I'm going to try not to have favoritism over that book and the other books. But those two books, as soon as I got it, I dived in and started reading it. And I feel like that's another thing too. Like, you got books where it's like, ooh, this is a Christian book, I should read it. But then there's books that you're actually led to read. And that's kind of sort of what's been happening. So I've just been led to read other books, or I gravitate towards other books. Like Gentle and Lowly, I hopped right in. That's probably the fastest I ever hopped into a book, honestly. It was very interesting. No, I would say, excuse me, sorry. This is what happens when they go to sleep on you. You go to sleep. And then you don't get anything done. It's like pick and choose your battle, right? Which I'm about to lay her down right there. And I'm about to get right into my reading. But, so yeah, I wrote out everything I'm going to do per day. I wrote my Bibles on the side, or my main Bibles, and what I'm reading in it. Like, of course, the ESV hardcover, the one I just showed y'all, the burgundy one. I'm reading through the Proverbs. My KJV study Bible, I'm doing the In Touch. The ESV Leaf Bible. Our Daily Bread. That's what I said I was going to do in that. So maybe that's something I'll try for this month. And then the 1 year chronological, I'm supposed to be reading that daily. So y'all keep me in prayer about staying on this. I know it sounds like a lot, but for me, when there's empty spaces, I automatically jump to my phone because I'm pretty quick and wise when it comes to ditching out my housework, cooking, and spending time with kids. It can be a struggle some days, but I'm doing way better with that too. So the downtime needs to be filled with holy habits, and that's what I'm trying to do. So give me any other tips or suggestions or anything that you're doing. Stay tuned for videos on my updated quiet time baskets and sections of my home. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.